Hello everyone. In today's Cretaceous profile we're going to be doing is one of the weirdest and strange sauropod dinosaur. And that is nigersaurus. It is a genus of rhepakosaurid dinosaur that lived in the Middle Cretaceous period. It lived between the Aptian and Albian stages, between 115 to 105 million years ago, meaning nigersaurus has never met Spinosaurus or Carcharodontosaurus. The remains thought to belong to nigersaurus were discovered first during in 1965 or 1972 expedition to the Republic of Niger led by French paleontologist Philippe Tacube, sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, and first mentioned in a paper published in 1976. Although a common genus, the dinosaur had been poorly known until more material of other individuals was discovered during expeditions led by American paleontologist Paul Sereno in 1997 and 2000. The limited understanding of the genus was the result of a poor preservation of its remains, which arise from a delicate and highly construction of the skull and the skeleton, and causing disarticulation of the fossils. Some of the skull fossils were so thin that had strong light beam was visible through them. Therefore, no intact skulls or articulated skeletons have been found, and these specimens represent the most complete known rhepakosaurid remains. Nigersaurus was named and described in more detail by Sereno and colleagues only in 1999, based on remains of newly found individuals. The same article also named Jobara, another sauropod from Niger, the genus name Nigersaurus, meaning Niger lizard. And a specific name is honor of Taikute. Like all sauropods, Nigersaurus was a quadrupedal with a small head, thick hind legs, and a prominent tail among the clade. Nigersaurus was fairly small with a body length of only 9 meters, 30 feet, and a femur reaching only 1 meter, 3 feet, 3 inches. It had been weighed around 1.9 or 4 tons. Comparable to modern elephants, it had a short neck for a sauropod, with 13 cervical vertebrae. Nearly all rhepakasaurids had relatively short necks and a length of 10 meters, 33 feet or less. Only members with sauropods that reach size of larger sauropods like Rhepakasaurus and Burrapronosaurus. And the skull of Nigersaurus was delicate, very delicate. It has this weird shape of a vacuum on its front, and muzzle. And this dinosaur had 500 teeth. Very interesting. And for its classification, it was initially thought to belong to the Cretaceous in 1976. But in 1999, Cerno and colleagues reclassified it as a Rebecca-saurid diplodocid. This researchers speculated that since short necks and small size was known among basal diplodocoids, it may indicate these were ancestral features of the group of Rebecca-sauridae. Is the basalmost family within a subfamily Diplodocoridae, which also contains long-necked diplodocids and the short-necked diceratosaurids. It had large nostrils and a fleshy snout. Surnow and colleagues found that Nigersaurus had an underdeveloped olfactory region of its brain and thus did not have an advanced sense of smell. Its brain to body mass ratio was average for a reptile and smaller than those of ornithischians and non-coelurosaurine theropods. They pointed out that the eyes of Nigersaurs were placed further towards the top of the skull than most other sauropods, above the muzzle, which would give it overlapping field of vision. Its visual field would have been close to 360 degrees, and hypersensitivity of movement would have been important to the vulnerable prey animal. For its diet, well, grass did not evolve until the late Cretaceous, making ferns, horsetails, and angiosperms, which had evolved in the Middle Cretaceous. Potential food for Nigersaurus. Cerno and colleagues stated it was unlikely that Nigersaurs fed on conifers, cycads, or aquatic vegetation, due respectively to their height, hard and stiff stacked structure, and lack of appropriate habitat. It has been suggested that the evenly spaced teeth of Nigersaurs could have functioned like a comb by straining water plants or invertebrates similar to flamingos. It could have low browsed from short conifers and other low growing plants. And for its paleo environment, they would live in inland floodplains, but it shared its environment with Ludosaurus, a rhinoceros, Elgidosaurus. But you have to worry about predators like Cryptops, Eococcaria, Anatosuchus, Ariposuchus, Sarcosuchus, Stolocorosuchus, Suchomimus, and other animals like remains of pterosaurs, fish, Hybotodon, shark, and etc. And that's it for this video. Like and subscribe and see you later, guys.